shooter. Meanwhile, turn the sheet over. Back again to race number 1 in this UK international meeting here at Slough, sunny Slough. Out come the riders, moto number 1, race section. This is number 3 of the 3 sets of motos. 4 riders going for the points now. Now this is the one that's going to count. Those that can duck in on the points were on 003. Julian Jarvis, could be. Julian Jarvis in 1. 4,187. Gary Reuters from Harlow in 2. Justin Ronald in 3. Brian Webb in 4. That was the 1, 2, 3, 4. Also number 2 on the way and running, and it's the 13 and unders with Jason Routledge, Chris Taylor, Chris O'Hagan, Nick Williams and Paul Flavin. Oh, very on the front, he slipped his pedals. He's running beside his bike. VG, take him out. 1 and 2 beginning to slip the pedals. Number 26, that was Jason Routledge. He saw a gap and he went for it, but he's been taken again. He's back in number 2. The number 4, Chris Taylor from Alfred's. Well in front, slipped his pedals, went back. But he's back again in the number 1. He's going to win this one. Mr. Routledge is going to take 2. Number 5, Paul Flavin 3. Number 22, Chris O'Hagan. He's going to be 4. Nick Williams 5. Moto number 3, 14 and 15-year-old cruisers. These are the boys that go around the pro track. Darren Wood, Paul Roberts, Darren Gathercole, Darren Hughes and Lee Flavin. From Pro 8, Paul Roberts from East Coast, Darren Gathercole, Farnham, Darren Hughes down from Leicester for the day, and Lee Flavin, JMC Rainbow. Meanwhile, the gate looks set. This time. Down they go, they all react. Out comes number 10. Lee Flavin, JMC Rainbow. But it didn't last long. He's had to slip back, and he's going to have to be satisfied with 2 at the moment, because 2,909, Darren Wood from ProLight. He's taken over. Darren Wood in 1. Lee Flavin, he's in 2. 3 and 4, gonna settle for that. Darren Gathercole of Farnham, he's satisfied with 3. And another 4th plate of Paul Roberts, East Coast, in 4th place. Moto number 4 in the 14 and 15-year-olds. Dean Idios, James Dunning, Andrew Lazarus, Sean Gilmore, Richard Green and Mark Andrews. Green in number 2 at the moment. Richard, who slipped out on his 20-inch a few minutes ago, but he's back racing. He's in the number 2 slot. Tucked in behind, 3678, Dean Idios. Dean Idios in 1, Richard Green in 2. That's the way they're going to finish, provided they take it steady from here on in. And 4-3-1-3, James Dunning from Slough Swifts on his home track, 3rd place. Moto number 5 in the 14 and 15-year-olds. One young man slips his pedals coming out of the gate. Makes a bit of a mess of that. Looks like Rob Hill. Tis Rob Hill. GT Factory. Western Supermare. Bath. L. Sunny Places South. He's going to have a bit of work to do. He's pushing it back in. He's now back into 4th place from last. Doing well. Meanwhile, up at the front, 4-5-0-5. Anthony Howells. VG March in the 1 slot. The number 2 slot, coming round into home. Shane Chittick. And a bit of a battle on the end there, Rob Hill trying to do what he could to make that 3rd place. That'll be up to the Finnish judges to decide. Race number 6 in the 16 and 17-year-old age group. Alpha solid rider, Darren Stuck, in the front where he's been all day. Powering his way, now slips his pedal, coming down from the top. That's cost him first place. 355. Martini from Holland. He took over that. He spotted the mistake and in he went. Darren trying to do what he can. Coming through. This is going to be a superb finish between Darren Stuck. Oh, I think he was satisfied with second. Okay, you may have wondered what was going on behind me over there on another set of scaffolding. And there's a guy over there from Video Productions Active who is videoing the whole of the event. And anybody who's interested in having a copy of this video, buying one at the end, then there are forms available from the tent over behind us. Meanwhile, in number 7, BG March, Steve Bigland in the 1 slot at the moment. Steve Bigland 1. 3867. Lee Alexander, he's in, going to be satisfied with 2. That was Moto 7. This is number 8. Elaine, Colin, Sean, Carl, Greg, and Tim Print. Sean Stillard back racing again after his fall. I told her he'd be alright as soon as that. Oh, and down goes one. Sean just misses him. That was good riding. He could have come down again, but he didn't. But he's back in 5th. He's got a bit of work to do. Meanwhile, 315, Alain Deschamps from Pro Winner, he's in 1, he's blasting out in that place. 5881, Craig Reed from Slough on his own track in 2. Buffaloing on, Craig Reed, trying to hold on. Just made it. Tim Print, the young man who made a little bit of a mess of it, but he did it with style. If you're going to do that, do it with style, and that's what he did. And he's smiling as he goes over the finish line. He'll be back, he knows. Cruises 25 to 39. Stu Pitfield beat a time on Clive Shinnery, Richard Flavin, Chris Scott, Jack Anderson, Dave Barnsby, and as you glance up, big time on none other, practically number 1 UK. In the number 1 place at the moment. This is going to be a triple out for him today. Big time on in 1. 6606, Stu Pitfield from Farnham. In 2, under a little bit of pressure now, Stuart. They're leaning on each other going in there. Stuart's held on. 5885, giving him a little bit of hassle. Clive Shinnery from Hounslow. Didn't quite make it. He's going to take the number 2 with Richard Flake in 3. 4. This is race number 10. House Captain Linda Thompson, Jeff Routledge, Jeremy Thompson, Christian, John Grant, Simon Toon. Oh, and there he goes, leading all the way around the track. That was John Grant. Went down, lost the whole thing, dear oh dear, back in last. Well, John was going superbly well, and then he blew it. Meanwhile, Klaus Kaplan, he's going to take advantage. He's going to take a 1 slot with Christian DeBrush from Pro Winner. He's going to take 2. Scott Rowledge, he's in there as well. But wasn't that unfortunate for John? John Grant going well, got it wrong, laid it down. End of the race. Race number 11. Julian Fryle, Chris Canderton in, Jan Williamson, Peter Spiller, Danny Tennant, Owen Paddington. Well, I've got more than 4 riders on me sheet, but 5802, Owen Pattinson, 1. Jan Williamson, 2. Chris Canderton, 3. Peter Spiller, Arvington, he's 4. 40 plus cruisers. John Johns. No, that's his lad, isn't it? No, it's not. John Johns, 01. here, tripling out again, John Johns, showing the way home on his gold 0-1 plate. Followed by Ian Vince on the number 11 plate. John Terry in third place at the moment. 1, 2, 3, so up number 4, that's John Chapman. He's going to ride in for Amy Vince of Scorpion, Frankie Romain, PG March, and the gaffer himself, Tim March. That's the 3. Showing us a bit of style. Tim 1, Vince 2. Frankie, if we remember, had a little bit of a problem with one of his bikes. Maybe that's why he's not here. But Tim certainly leading this one from start to finish. He's going to take that one. Vince rolling in number 2. Okay. Down a little bit. Into race number 15. Into the ladies. 7 and under. Jolene Hook of Hawks, Lauren Thompson Hounslow, Lindsay Terry GT Factory, Jane Loudon, Camberley Cycles, and Michelle Gillam of Youngs. On goes the gate. Number 9. That's the one that's flying out. Jolene Hook. She certainly did it in the first moto. I'm sure she probably did in the second. But she's well away at the moment. That's Jolene Hook from Hawks, establishing a super lead very early on. Right over the top, back down to the levels. In the second spot, that's Michelle Gillam. She's from Young.
Come on, Lindsay, all the way!
In third spot at the minute, Lindsay Terry from GT Factory, and 5.8.49, Lauren Thompson from Hounslow, with Jade Loudon of Camberley Cycles having a little bit of work, riding around in the back, enjoying the afternoon, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the racing. That's what it's all about. On the gate, number 16, 7 under girls. Lisa Gemmon, Vicky Preston, Jennifer Conan, Angela Robinson, Joanne Pack. Number 7, outside gate, coming across, Vicky Preston from gate 8. Into number 1, she's from Hounslow. What a good ride, what a good start. Vicky Preston in the number 1 slot at the moment. Looking very safe. 617 is Jennifer Cornet. She's from Pro Winner Belgium. Getting bike number 6565. Could somebody please bring it back to the start gate? Bike number 6565. That's the plate number. It's gone missing at the moment from the start gates. Could somebody please bring it back to the start gates? 6565 on the plate. We're looking for that bike, please. Now then, with all that, we missed the last race. I think we're up to 17. Looks like Michelle Chinnery having a little bit of problem with the chain. It is. Look, Michelle, not to worry. The chain came off. Very difficult to run around this track without the chain connected. Meanwhile, in the front is the number 17 plate of Kerry Jane Hopkins from Bournemouth. Kerry riding around into the number 1 place. Double 509, Carrie Anderson in 2. Number 4, Amy Wojcik from Hemel Rads in 3. Dear old Michelle. That change back on, hurtling round again. She's going to take the 4th place in that motor. Up to number 18, 8 to 9-year-olds, Joanne Whitfield of Farnham, Julie Beard, Emma Rad Riders, Michelle Brown, Burgess Hill, Holly Jarvis, Amber Cole, and it's Holly Jarvis, gets a superb start, pushes her way to the front. Holly Jarvis in gate number 2, in number 1 position. Pushing hard. Further and further away she goes. What a good rider. In second, Julie Beard from Hemel Rad Riders. Number 3, 6605, Joanne Pitfield from Farnham. She's just been watching that race. And Michelle Vaughan, Burgess Hill down on the south coast there. She's going to ride in 4. 10 to 11-year-old girls, race number 19. Emily Twiggs of County Cycles, Lynch Shale of Amaco, Alex Jarvis Amaco, Lucy Ronald Hounslow, Kay Hatchell Harvington, Emma Brigmore Youngs, and Rachel Moore, Grandstand Falcon. Oh, I don't think Rachel's riding. We haven't seen any of the brothers. Lindsay in the number 1 place at this moment, 5700. Number 7 coming through, tucking in behind Emma Brigmore from Youngs. She's going for the inside lane. She's going to hold on to that. Alexia Jarvis in 3 at the moment. In 4, Lucy Ronald. On the gate race number 20 in the 12 to 13-year-old girls. The number 6 plate, good start. Number 6, from truck number 6, Victoria Canderton of County Cycles. In the number 1 place, going round the back of the track. Number 1 place, having a quick glance behind. Number 73, Anya Swift Burns from Slough in 2 at the moment. And still that's the way it is. With 63, Tracy Bean of Harvington in 3 at the moment. Being taken out, Tracy's been taken out by 5024, Caroline Carey. She moved through, little bit of pressure on Caroline. Think she just made it. This is race 21, 12 to 13. Caroline Gowan, Hotshot, Paula Devon, Hillingdon Hawks, Kimberly Warren, Lisa Wright, Yes Factory, Emma Crew, Birmingham Wales, Anna Morris Farnham, Karen Fisher, up from Cornwall, Red Roof and District. And it's the number 7 plate, Paula Devon, Hillingdon Hawks, well away in the lead at this particular moment. Coming into the turn, where Leaks, chop and change, but she's held on, 6050, bit of pressure in Emma Crew, Birmingham Wales, in 2 at the moment. That's the 1 and 2. Number 1 plate, Lisa Wright, Yes Factory, going to be 3rd, and the number 5 of Kimberly Warren, number 4. Auto 22 in the 14 to 15s. Karen Murphy Team Rally, Rachel Holmes, Shen Bar JMC, Sarah Jane Nichols herself, Claire Hutchins, Ida Clark Cycles, Sarah Bill Gosport, Trisha Madden Hillingdon Hawks, and Keely Mulkerns, Amaco. Down they go. Who else? Across the 10-metre first and the speed jump, and over the tabletop, Sarah Jane Nichols. Watch those legs spin, watch the feet spin, see the pedals. That's the style. There she goes, a rider in her own class. She's won. Number 3-2. That's Keely Mulkerns from Amaco in 2nd. Rachel Holmes in 3rd. Sarah Jane, Keely, Rachel, Karen Murphy in 4th from Team Rally. Trisha Madden from Hillingdon Hawks in 5. 23, 16 and over. Ali Daigutis is in there and battling. Ali Daigutis is the one that makes it out there, and she's gone away. This time she can pick her own route round the track. That's Ali. And one goes down, lays it down. Out goes the bike, down she goes. Into 2nd place goes Melanie Orville from Yes Factory, into 2nd. Ali Daigutis 1, Melanie 2, the number 12 plate of Emma Williams, she's 3 at the moment. The number 5 plate, that was Julie Woodward, she went out early on, she's battling back. In 4, 5, 4, 55, Julie Howard. But Julie has to be satisfied with 6th this time. 6.878, Christine Best from Slough Swifts. Number 24, this is the Little Uns. We're into the 6-year-olds. Paul Branch from Woodham Warriors, David Wells, Trowbridge, Simon Taylor, Louis Stewart, Buckmore Bats, Gary Stitson, Slough Swifts, and Gary Oliver, the Oliver Factory. Wells strung out as they go up and over the top. Down they come. 1, 2, bit of pressure on for 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 well away at the moment. In 1 is the plate of Simon Taylor. He's in the number 1 place and well away. 1, 2, 3, 4, well spread out. One young man lays it down. 5'8", 77", Louis Stewart from Buckmore Bats. He's in 2. Then it's the 13 plate of Paul Branch from Woodham Warriors. Then it's 6'7", 4'4", Gary Stitson from Slough Swifts. And this one's got a little number, but it's 6'4'48", Gary Oliver. There you go, 6'9", 05", David Wells from Trowbridge. He's a tough little lad. He'll be all right. It's got Dave Morris looking after him as well. What better could you want? Good first aid and Dave Morris. Meanwhile, race 25 in the 6-year-old Owen Lalando from Whitehawk, Sam Stubart, profile, Kevin Melron Hamilton, Paul Robinson Hounslow, Mark Oliver, Oliver Talker, Jonathan Jorgensen, Woodham Warriors, and Tony Gillam, he's from Yes. Well strung out, coming past the commentary tower, 5'4", 96", he's in 1, Tony Gillam from Yes. Profile Sam Stobart in 3 at the moment, but in 2, Jonathan Jorgensen, Sam 3. Race 26 on the gate. Peter Barnesby, Rainbow Racing, Jamie Dennison, BB, Gavin Colburn, Farnham, Gareth Matthias, Slough. 4 riders. Spreading themselves out already. Peter Barnesby, Rainbow Racing. He's the one showing in the way at the moment, right from the start, right through. 5'8", 5'993", rode that berm superbly well. Gareth Matthias moved himself into 2nd place superbly well. He did ride that berm well, but that's where things can chop and change. 6'3", 55". That's Jamie Dennison in 3. Race 27. 7's Danny Hendry, BB, Rowan Fryer, Yes, Colin Webb, Bournemouth, Chris Hyde, Hurlington Hawks, and Alexander Warren, Farnham. A little bit of mechanics, I think, or something like that on the gate at the moment, but number 2, that's Chris Hyde from Hillingdon Hawks. Nodding his head, all looks well. Starters satisfied, here we go. Down goes the gate, out they come, number 4, 7, 2, they take an early lead, Rowan Fryer, Colin Webb, Chris Hyde, they're the ones who shot out there at the front, spreading themselves a little bit as they go around the top berm. Up and over the top, plate number 2, Chris Hyde, he's showing in front, then it's Rowan Fryer in 2, but he's under an awful lot of pressure from little Colin Webb. Look at Colin, coming round the top, didn't make it in there this one, he's going to try the next berm now. There's Colin, moving up on the inside. What a tough little rider he is. Number 2, Chris Hyde, Colin Webb, under pressure again from number 7. And Colin's going to win it. Colin takes the number 1 in this particular moto. Well, you never know. Dear oh dear. Rowan came down over the last swoops. Colin flew past him. Race number 28. Will this be as exciting? I'm sure it will. It's the 7-year-olds. Darryl Son from ASR UK. Bjorn Vonk, Holland. Dennis Watson, Nottingham. Matt Stewart, Buckmore Bats. Gary Cross, Slough Swifts. The familiar green bike. You don't need to see the number plate. The green bike tells you it's Dennis Watson from Nottingham. This is going to be his triple out. Over the roofs he flies, round the corner he comes. Good rider, Dennis Watson in 1 at the moment. 5'8", 76 is Matt Stewart from Buckmore Bats. They've got a superb team. They had an awful lot of riders in the finals of the UK National last week. And in third, 382, Bjorn Vonk. Will he hold on? Yes, Bjorn's got to hold on. I think he's under a little bit of pressure, but he makes it. And one little lad just doesn't make it over the last of the triples, but held straight at hand. Fast as you like. In they go, the right sort of thing we're looking for. They'll sort him out, they'll put him right. Yes, he's on his feet. Disappointment as much as anything. 3701, that's what we like to hear. Nice bit of applause for Darryl Sepp. He's from ASR UK. 29, Darren Keown, David Glendenning Concert, Darren White Bournemouth, Matt Broomfield Hillingdon, Jamie Fernie, Slough, local rider. From the one end of England to the other, we've got riders in this one. We've got them from Constant all the way down from County Durham. Then tough little riders up there, and that's who's in the lead at the moment. David Glendenning all the way up there. Durham, County Durham, Constant, he's in the lead at the moment. David Glendenning. Having a look across at 6048, putting a bit of pressure on him. Darren Keown. That's the way they went across the line. In race number 30, this is the 8-year-olds. We have Pro Winner Belgium, we have a Bath rider, pedal pushers rider, yes, factory riders, Slough riders. What more do you want? All pushing their way across as they come through. 1, 2 and 3, 4, settling it up at the front. One rider, little bit adrift at the moment, little bit of work to do. I'm sure he won't give up. BMX riders, don't give up. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a battle, this one. Watch this one as they come down. Who's going to sneak in here? Number 19, Simon Yates has got a good position. He can slide underneath, but he didn't quite make it. 5-3-6 through. Barry Scott, yes, Patrick. He's up there in contention at the moment. 5-4-79. Alex Buckland putting a bit of pressure on. Alex is pushing hard. Alex is going to make it. Alex takes the one. Race 31. Free agent, Birmingham Wheels, Illidalong, Slough Swifts, Edwards and Grandstand. Slough Swifts on his own track. Great start. He's the one leading the way at the moment. He knows this track. He knows every bit of this track. And he's going to show the others the way you go around it. Look at that. Jonathan Adger. He's a little bit too confident, Jonathan, but he stayed on. Followed by Stephen Cragg. He's from Birmingham Wheels. He's in the 2 slot at the moment. Free agent, Ian Line in 3. 4 at the moment, 5-8 Blake Howard, under bit of pressure. But I think he held on. 32 in the 8-year-olds. Plymouth, Pro-Winner Belgium, Herne Bay, Bath, Birmingham Bats, Buckmore Bats, and Youngs. He's the Bath rider. He's line second at the moment. He rode Lowestoft last week, had a super first national. He got 3rd place, but at the moment he's tucked in behind Gary O'Brien, who had a little bit of a disaster in the last moto. But it's Gary's going to win this one. Gary 1, Michael 2, 5-0-5-2. Gareth Fleming at the moment 3. Moto 33. Gareth Rogers, ST BMX Stores, Gary Smith at Bath, Dean Loudon Camberley, Mike Smith, Holland, and Paul White. And it's Gary Smith on the 20 plate in his VG gear. He rides for Tim March. He's riding well. This is going to be his triple out. He's showing the way home. What a good little rider. Goes like a little bullet. Gary Smith in 1. Number 30, number 10, they're in behind him. Mike Smith, he's from Holland. Number 10, Gary Reuters. He's in there putting the pressure on. But it's Gareth at the moment from Holland. Mike slip back a little bit. Mike's going to have to be satisfied with 3. Gary tripling out. Race 34, 9-year-olds. And the sun gets hotter, the racing gets hotter. Oh, and young man slips his pedals in the yes gear. Sam Woods to the commentary tower, please. If Sam Woods could come to the commentary tower, please. 5:45. That's James Morris from Farnham, UK. In his right talk, he's led the way from start to finish. 5:3.64, under pressure from 5:7.24. Lee Ware just... Well, I think we'd better leave that to the finish judges. Race 35 in the 9-year-olds. Number 7 plate, number 4 plate, looking good. Ben Beasley, bound to be. Darren Fryer from the Yes Factory. Diamondback and Yes. That's the battle at the moment. Diamondback at the moment winning. Diamondback 1, Yes 2. 46, Robin Twiggs, he's from County Cycles, he's in 3, but looking to go on the inside, doesn't quite make it. Ben Beasley's going to win this one. Darren Fryer, he's going to be in 2. Robin Twiggs, County Cycles, in 3. Race number 36 in the 9-year-olds. Steve Chisholm from Hounslow, Mark Smith Redding, Luke James Farnham, Ian Woodfire, David McFarlane from Rossett, Lee Hughes from Hutch, and Nick Gill, he's from Red Line. And as they mentioned, that was Nick Gill, but he's in the front at the moment. Nick Gill, if you remember, bit of a disaster in the last one. Came up right at the end when lying about 2nd or 3rd, but he's going to win this one. Nick Gill in 1 at the moment. Steve Chisholm from Hounslow, he's in 2, and he's not going to give up. Oh, Nick nearly got it wrong again. Oh dear. Nick's got to be satisfied with 2nd. Jumped the final triples and landed right in the middle of the last one. But he didn't come off. He hung on this time. He got 2nd. Race number 37. Nicholas Kingston from Bath, Simon Felstead, Hillingdon, Nathan Valenti, SSRP, Gavin Langley, HH, Wally Brooks, Surrey, Matt Boyle, SE, and Dean Paffett. Gosport, and it's the familiar colours of Matt Boyle. He's in the front at the moment. He's leading the way. Matt Boyle in 1. Wally Pack, he's in 2. 6.802. That's Nathan Valenti, brother of the other famous brother. He's in 3. They're the 1, 2, 3. In 4 is 24, Simon Felstead. Then 6.643, Nicholas Kingston. And then 2.244, that's Dean Paffett from Gosport. We have the Professional Trophy Moto 38. Middleton of Amaco, Guest Shooter, Gary Llewellyn, Richard Thorner, Jamie Vince. Out they go, down they come. Plate number 1, looks good, going for it, had a bit of a problem on his last race, gets that wrong. Oh, did Gary land badly that time? Slipped back from 1 to 3, and guess who said, I'll have that? Guest Shooter. He shot into the front. He left Gary behind. Guest Shooter coming in. He's in the number 1 slot. Number 6 is Pete Middleton. He's 2. Gary Llewellyn, he's 3. But if we've seen him race recently, he won't be satisfied with that. Let's see. Oh dear, he is trying to push his rear arm with his speed. Doesn't want to use the pedals. Guest Shooter 1, Pete Middleton 2. Gary Llewellyn, Jamie Vince, sitting down and riding through 3 and 4. Trophy race 38, Trevor Robinson, Andy Ruffle, Mark White and Tim March. He's gating well. Taking the inside trap. But gonna take it up and on the inside. He's picking it out on the inside. Takes it away from Trevor Robinson. No, Trevor Robinson gets it back. Tim slips his pedals. Frankie goes through into 2. Trevor Robinson 1, Frankie remained 2, Tim March 3, Frankie's going to go through, Frankie's going to take 1, Frankie 1, Pete Middleton 2, Tim March 3, Andy Ruffle has to be satisfied this time with number 5 place. Back down a little bit, we're with the 10-year-olds, this is race 39. Number 22, looking good, slipping back a little bit now. He's back in 4th place, he's back in 3rd place. Chico Hook from the Hawks, he's in 3rd slot. Great start, then he slipped back a little bit. Meanwhile, up at the front, 4170, Sam Midwin from Surrey Cycles. Sammy Quinn 1, Bruce Hutchins, he's in 2, Chico Hook in 3, number 15, putting a bit of a spurt on, can't catch Chico, he'll have to be satisfied, that's Tommy Field. Race number 40, in the 10-year-olds. Plate number 2, plate number 7, super starts, but then it's CJ Butler in the number 2 plate from Boogie Racing. And he's boogie-woogieing out in the front at the moment. He got a superb start. He flew out there. Krista Warren, or as it says on our sheets, Krista Warren. He's singing his way around in 2nd spot. Oh, he flew that one beautifully. CJ, oh, he's gone on the inside. Oh, that was a super little bit of a move. What a tremendous move from Krista Warren. He's going to take 1. CJ Butler, 2. To Mr. Tom Gray.
Cheers, Rod. Still with the 10-year-olds out there going for that qualification. And we got Mark Fisher in the lead from Redruth. And going good. First 4 look tightly bunched, and these are the guys, oh, 3rd place man slips a pedal. But it's still Mark in the lead. 2nd spot is Thies Visser. Thies from Holland. Oh, got squeezed high there and managed just to hold on by Richard Glendenning, who takes over the 2nd spot. This goes back to 4. Right, coming in to win it, Mark Fisher. Mr. Glendenning in 2nd. And a flat tire there for the young guy in last place, young Bobby Coleman. There's nothing you can do about the old flat tire. Right, the number 2 plate out there in front is Mr. Sam Jarvis for Amico. Tucked in 3rd, Michael Chenery. But Michael could be slipping back to 4th coming out of the 2nd berm here. And he does just that. Up into the 2nd spot goes Simon Thomerson from Woodham. Sam Jarvis, Simon Thomerson, 3rd spot to... That's got to be Michael Chenery up into 3rd. And this guy really challenging is Simon Thomerson. Oh, Jarvis drops it. Rambo strikes right underneath us. But he sticks his hands up in the air, gives us a big smile, and says, oh, it was a big victory, that one night. All right, for number 43, 10-year-olds underway. And the guys are really tonguing it out there, looking for these qualifying spots, these 10. Railroads are really competitive, just like the 11s. And in the lead is Charlie Shooter, the hotshot. Going for it all the way with Daniel Whiteman from Slough right in there in 2nd. But it's Charlie, he shot the lot. And look at the battle down there for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th plate. And Lee Restle charges right through there from the back of the pack to take that 2nd or 3rd spot. Out of 44, 11-year-olds. Lynn's 2-1 up, but there may not be a lot of pressure, but Dylan is out there and bombing. The #1 guy in the Grand Prix Series in the 10s. And the #3 guy on this year's ratings as well as last year's, Mr. Nathan Lund in the Schweppes Grand Prix Series, in there in second spot. Having a good ride in third is young Mark Gleed, who took a tumble right below us in the last moto, but is okay and back on his bike and motoring. Motor number 45, 11-year-olds. Away they go. Oh, Rambo! What a wipeout! Right at the bottom of the tower, or the bottom of the start gate. And that was Mark Sump, for Alan Sump Racing was one of the guys who was unfortunate enough to take a tumble, but Mark's up on his feet and going for it. And the other little guy, I think, to come out with that could have been Mark Bolden, but we'll see in a moment as they come through. In the lead. No, it's Mark Bolden in the lead, so he wasn't there. In second spot is Joe Eastwood. Third could be number 53, Martin O'Neill, and the young guy unfortunate to wipe out was Leon Churchill from Gosport. But Mark Sump shows that he's one tough cookie, like that, big guy, but gets in there and finishes and does the business. On the gate. Looking for Richard Everest to gate, and Richard's right up there. And 4048 was in there as well as Lee Barnard, but he's dropped back a bit now as the class of Richard Everest shows ahead. This boy is used to climbing mountains, and away he goes. Richard Everest, superstar in the making. Out there in front. Now look at the battle for 3 and 4. That's where it's at the moment. In the second spot is Nathan Bash. About in 3 and 4. Coming into the last berm. It's all down to this last run in is Paul Flavin. And the fourth spot is going to go to Grunt to Melville. Motor 47 on the gate. 11-year-olds. And don't forget, folks, that you can get a super video of the whole meet. If you, one guy hits it right there by the first speed jump, dead unlucky. There's a super professional video being done of the whole meet by Video Productions Active, and you can buy a copy of that for £17.50, which is going to be a well worthwhile thing to do. Orders can be placed at the registration van over there. So it's number 29 coming in to win this one. Oh, Anno Burton, shut my mouth, because Anno Burton jumps in there and nicks it. Right, well, we got a whole just finished that announcement about the video of today's meet, which has obviously been taken in super condition, so will be top quality stuff. Don't forget to order your copy if you want it, and that can be produced on either VHS or Betamax. Want to pay by check? That's perfectly okay, as long as you make checks payable to Active Video Productions, and it'll take 21 days for delivery. So, folks, there you are. You can get the whole meeting down. That's Carl Sturgeon out there on the old pink luminescent machine is doing it good. In second, Andrew Bain from Folkestone. And the third spot, another slide out there. They're going thick and fast now. Kendrick Burdett there in the third. And of course these guys are trying extra hard and sometimes just a little bit too hard to get in. That third moto is absolutely vital. Especially if you've not had too good the first two, you're all down to the third, you've got to do it one time. that's Neil Johns who grabs the whole shot for Surrey Cycles in motor number 49. Paul Hannum right up there as well. Matt Chappell, Neil Axons, Luke Sanders in there too for Rickman. So here we go. Coming out of the third berm, it is indeed 5,999, Mr. Neil Johns, who's had a good series here, putting them together, but in underneath him, piling the power on and looking for it is Paul Hannum, but Neil still got it. Paul Hannum's in second, and the other guy with the 999 working well for him is Neil Atkins in the third spot. Motor number 50, 12-year-olds. Right, the battle's been between Ben Rafferty and Steve Hassel. Who's going to go through with them? It's Ben Rafferty on the outer. And Profile coming right up through there in about third spot and doing good, but Ben Rafferty all the way from Bonnie, Scotland, out there in the lead, and the guy on the Profile is really something, is darn Bewley. And he's going good, and he's right up there with Ben. He's in underneath Ben and stabs a foot out. Stephen Hassel back and forth, but pressure may be off, and these guys, oh, Steve Hassel hits the tires, goes off, and comes on. Look at this guy coming right through, he jumps up ahead of Ben Rafferty, and he's going to nick it. Number 14, Darren Bewley, nicks a good one there from Ben Rafferty in the 2 spot. Motor number 51. And away they go. Aaron Valenti from lane 8, but carrying the lot 53.29 is Jason Thomas. Blue hot in the last one, is looking good in this one. Jason Thomas, Aaron Valenti in 2, Stuart York in 3, Ian Graham back in 5, and got work to do. Going back to 6 now as McPherson comes past him. But look at this guy, zonking it hard, and Ian Graham slides it right out, and that's the end of racing for him today. 53.29, Jason Thomas in the lead, Aaron Valenti in 2, Stuart York in 3, 53.97, Lee Angel going to jump right up there. McPherson does a little and is through in 3rd. Alright, away they go. Holshot, Jamie Staff, but right up with him is 45.67, Philip Horner. Philip Horner heading him up, and boy, is this boy powering it. Philip Horner out there in the front and going some, because Jamie Staff is the number 1 in the 11s at the moment in the UK. Right in there as well is Brian Webb in 3rd for Shadow. Oh, going right back. Stumped by Vitals, going right back to 5th, and now right back to 3rd. There you go, folks. That's the way it all changes. One rider right off, Lee Hunt in the 4th spot. Motor 53. Away they go. That's tight, but look at that for a good ride, and coming right across is Ian Fry for County Cycles. He's putting together a good series. Ben Watt has been right there in 2nd in every moto, but Ian Fry looking good for this one. Ian Fry, Ben Watt winding up around the outside and going after him. In the 3rd spot is Andrew Kingston. And plenty of confidence there from Ian Fry. And it's Lee Pixton grabbing the whole shot out there from Daniel Powell. Lee Pixton and Dan Powell had a good series. Good duels coming up here, but Lee Pixton stamping his authority on this one. Oh, Rambo! And a rainbow Rambo right there as Lawrence Edwards hits the ground, determined to get back up again and get his bike going. But unfortunately, not this time. Lee Pixton going ahead from Daniel Powell. 24 and 37 in there, coming tight are Mark Trave, I'm not sure about that, and Paul Collin. one, a triple out. Nicely, Davis. Oh, I smacked my vitals for that one. That's a kind of slip there. And in the second spot is Luke Butler for Boogie Racing. And this guy in the CW slip from Holland, Raymond Stapp, in the third spot. In fourth, you got Matthew Phillips from Ada Races in the flash blue and white gear. But it's Ashley Davis, Luke Butler, Raymond Stapp jumps up into the 2 spot. Put a number 56. Alford's Chris Taylor, heading it up from Nicky Restle. Chris Taylor in 1, Nicky Restle in 2. 5 guys to drop 1. Philip Lurie's in 3rd from Gosport. Who's going to be the unlucky one? In 4th at the moment, you got Anthony Revel from Bournemouth. So, at the back of the pack in this one is 27 plate of Craig Rimmer from Dane Valley something dudes, Dane Valley dudes, and he didn't do it today. Moto 57. This moto sponsored by Heinz Beans. And off they go with number 30, Paul Jones for Peugeot Bath. Was in the lead, but look at that guy out there for number 10. That is the one and only John Zottel. And he is blowing hot out there in the second spot. Lee Bolden. All right, John Zottel. Motor number 58. 5415, Chad Mankland. From Birmingham, from Mark Ware, from Redruth. Redruth in Birmingham, out there, going for it. And still, 5725, Mark Ware in the lead, but look at the 3 of them bunch. Ivor J. Clark coming up there with Justin Ronald up into second. And Justin Ronald might power it to the line and just might nick it there. Motor 59, 13-year-olds. Away they go. 61.45, grabbing a good hole shot is Matt Simmons from Wycombe. But boy, look at that change as they go round the first berm. You can just look down at your motor sheets and you can get a guy coming 10 meters clear of the pack. And the guy who did just that is Stephen Rock, also from Wycombe. And he's going good, Stephen Rock. In the second spot is Scott London. In third, Matthew Simmons. Moto 50-60 is on the gate. All marshals and officials stay, please. Qualifiers up and run straight after the motos. No break. There will be a break after the qualifiers. So marshals stay in position. We're going straight through onto the qualifiers. Right, there's a good change of fortune there, 63.56. Takes it up as Jason Hutchinson for Buckmore Bats. Out there in his CW doing the business. In the second spot on, really what a good ride there to come right through to the nick of the Scott Grossill. Gilchrist from Pollard's Hill. Moto 61. And out there in lane 8, you got Anthony Howells, who goes ahead, one of the few guys who rides successfully with the old Mac wheels. But putting it together and a street ahead there, one second spot is, the only guy in contention is Carl Thomas from County Cycles. But it's Howells, and there they go into the pro section, in through the doubles, the reverse camel. And they're clearing it with some gusto. Howes has got it in the bag, and I think that's a triple light with Carl Thomas in second. The battle's on for third, and Oliver Rambo. Oliver Vine does go through as Simon Byrne takes the knock, leaves his pad. Simon, your pad's there, sunshine. One pair of Oakley goggles just been handed in. Motor 62 on the gate. Right, they're away. 61.97 is in the lead as Paul Schulich. Nice to hear that the bike that apparently went missing has been found safe and well. Nice to hear that sort of thing. Number 13, Steve Godfrey. Oh, Rambo Rainbow. Steve Godfrey gets it wrong coming out of the pro section and puts him right back. Competition from the rally mob over there for the old sound. As we get into motor number 63 with a 14-year-olds. And it's in the lead, Simon Blinkhorn. Simon Blinkhorn holding on from James Downing. Sorry, that's Stephen Bell in second. Two number 23s in this race. So it's Simon Blinkhorn, and coming through with a charge is Rob Jiggins. Rob Jiggins up to take the 2 spot from Stephen Bell in the 3. Moto 64 on the gate. Year-olds, and look at Andy Welsh get that gate. He's out there and he is gone. Andy Welsh, Dave Hendricks and Jason Wojcik, Steve Eastman, Sean Hell, all in there, and Dave Hendricks from Belgium back there in fourth in the orange strip with work to do here. But it's Andy Welsh in the 1. In second spot, John Oakins. In the third, Shane Chiddock. And here comes the Belgian rider, Dave Hendrick, up to challenge for the 3 spot. But it's Andy Welsh holding on. John Oakins is right up there. John leaps right up to get in contention. And Dave Hendricks does indeed work his way through to 3. Race number 65, 14-year-olds. One of Raleigh's top riders out there, Dean Idios, in the lead in this one. Russell Cook, Steve McGuire tucked in the 3 spot. So it's Raleigh, Kiwahara, Profile, 1 to 3. And Dean Idios going away from Russell Cook for Hounslow. Dean Idios all the way for Raleigh. No probs on the final dubs. A 1-footer there by Russell Cook, and Young McGuire for Profile Hot Wheels makes it in the 3rd. Race 66. That is the main man. Oh, slipped the pedal, just shows the best of them can get it wrong sometime. And Darren Wood there slipped the pedal over the first little speed jump down the start straight, and is now back into second. As grabbing that chance with a big bucket load is Martin Parker. Darren Wood doesn't really need it, but will pride make him go for it? I don't know. Stephen Hughes is in there in the 3rd spot, and Stephen Hughes is in underneath on Darren Wood. Yep, he doesn't need it, so he ain't going to kill himself. In the 4th, 58.21 is Brian Pickstone, but it's tight to the line for 4 and 5. Race 67, 15-year-olds. The Pink Panther right there, pedal powers his way down the first straight. Simon Hayes for Hutch. In the pink of condition, and out there going all the way. In the 2nd spot, the number 9 plate of Lee Flavin, and Simon sits down and Lee goes past him. The old visor drops down, and he can't see where he's going. Simon, somebody will have to sell him a visor riser. But it's Lee Flavin, and Simon Hayes, watch him. Every time he nods his head, his peak falls forward. Lee Flavin, Simon Hayes, a good battle for the 3rd spot. Moto 68, number 11 plate of Richard Martin from Hounslow, but he's been headed now by Rob Hill for GT. Rob Hill, out in front. Change over in the second spot. As Lee Dilly, I think it is. Lee Dilly it is, moves up into second. Third, oh, Rambo strikes again. And Richard Martin is into third. Well, coming up to take the fourth one is Piet Jonkie. How do you pronounce that? Jonkie? From Belgium. Not got a clue. Moto 69, Big Nick is out there going for it with Bob Albee. And that's the battle, and Bob Albee's in underneath on the inside line and takes the lead. And opens up enough now to leave him clear, but Big Nick looks as if he's going to try for it. Flies those ropes beautifully, does Bob, and Big Nick's in underneath still. It's Bob Albee and Nick Dalton looking back through the pack. Third spot at the moment is Jason Hopkins from Bournemouth, and these guys having a dig dong. It's Bob Albee and Nick settles for the 2 spot. He looks at him and he says, okay. And coming up to take the third is Stephen Knight for Oliver. And Jason Hopkins on the line. Don't know who got it. Moto 70. Remind all marshals and officials that we go straight through the qualifiers. So that's Ian Dixon and Rob Stobart, who really put it together at the last National Series. He's had a lot of bad luck, but was right up there in fourth in the final. And he's looking good out there today. First 3 clear of the pack there. And in the third spot is number 43, Lee Nichols from the Slough track. But it's Ian Dixon, Rob Stobart, Ian Dixon for AGV. Rob Stobart now slipping back to the third there as Lee Nichols from Slough Swifts picks it up with Rob Stobart for Factory Profile in the 3 spot. Moto 71. Away they go. And his little brother, Wayne Llewellyn, Mr. Amico, out there in the front. And the follower, I think, reliably told is Richard Green from Bath, who took a tumble down there. But he's up and okay. This is Llewellyn going away from the rest of the pack with Kevin McCauley from Roden Tracks in second spot. So it's Wayne Llewellyn for Amico, Kevin McCauley in the 2 spot. Third, Paul Brooksby from Hillingdon. 72. Motor number 58. Pay attention please, Justin Ronald, who won motor number 58, or thinks he won it, has been placed last for crossing his lane and impeding another rider. So Justin Ronald, number 4695, in motor number 58, has been placed last. Alright, that is Mr. Stu Diggins out there in the lead for Alan Sop Racing, and looking good. Second spot goes to Paul Solder from, oh no, yes it does I think, to Paul Solder from Surrey Cycles, and Thierry Micre from Belgium got up for the third. Moto 73, 16-year-olds. That's the 4-plate of Warren Godfrey for Rainbow Rambo Racing. Out there in the 2 spot at the moment, no, he's in the lead still. Warren Godfrey in the second spot. Jonathan Watson in the third. 62.51 is John Goff. The quarters are posted for 10s, 11s and 12s. The quarters are posted for 10s, 11s and 12s. Moto 74, so check it out folks. 10s, 11s and 12s, we go straight through. They're away. Number 19 is David Morris for Amico, who is out ahead of the pack into the first berm. Out and clear, David Morris in the second spot. Kevin Bryan from Gosport, so it's a South Coast extravaganza here, 1 and 2. David Morris from Bath. Third spot at the moment is it John Gunn? No, John's in 4, I think. It's still David Morris. Number 40 is one I don't have on my sheet, so I don't know who number 40 is. Go to number 75, 16-year-olds once again, and wheeling his way through that speed jump is Lynchy. On his way. This guy, I think, won one of the best finals I've seen during the Swift Series this year, the Grand Prix Series at Exeter, where they really came from nowhere to nick them all on the final run-in. It's Tom Lynch from Steve Bigland. Tom Lynch, Steve Bigland in 2, and 3663. Chris Carter for Hot Wheels in 4. Go to 76. Right, real good hole shot there by Scorpion in the shape of Lee Alexander in Scorpion gear. Yep, that is correct, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and coming to a dead stop down the back straight there was Big Steve Husband. And it's Lee Alexander. Out there, I knew that move was imminent, but I think it's happened during the day. Lee Alexander has got the gear together. And he's out there for Scorpion doing it. Steve Husband in the 2 and coming with a real charge through to Nick 3 is Russell Breach for the Hawks. 77, 17 plus. Away they go. John Heather out of lane 7. Picking it up is 4115. Who is that guy? 485. Sorry, again, a number I have not got. Oh, Miko Denoit. It sounds like Miko Denoit from Holland. On another wide by down there. John Heather and Miko. John Heather going to win it from Miko in 2. Third spot is going to go to Kevin Kellyan from Slough, or Kelligan. Go to 78, 17 plus. Away they go. 26 and 33 headed together. Paul Layton and Jeremy Hayes. Paul Layton, Jeremy Hayes, 1 and 2, 3, 4, well together. And that's a change now as we've got a new leader coming into the third berm, and I think it's Tim O'Shea. Tim O'Shea it is. In the second spot is 26 is Paul Layton. 33 is third is Jeremy Hayes. Looking back to 4. At the moment that's held by Stephen Jeffrey from Farnham and looks to complete in that order. Photo number 79, still with the 17 plus, and 2 guys hit the front is John Stockwell and Marcus Rich. Marcus on the inner, John on the outer. Marcus Rich out ahead, having a good one here. Ahead of John Stockwell. Neither guys are in the old sponsor stakes at the moment, but he's doing good. And Owen Patterson splitting them now, but then moving up as well is Alain Deschamps for a pro winner from Belgium. And Alain's coming right through to challenge Marcus. Is Marcus, Alain, and Owen Patterson. What do we need? as he nipped through to win that one. Moto 81. Smurf had a bad one last one. He's looking for a good one this time. And it's Nigel Murph out there in the lead. Rally's Jason Maloney in second. Third spot at the moment is John Hazard from here at Slough, so it's the Smurf Mobile for free agent. Out there going for it with Jason Maloney in second. Still John Hazard, but John's been tackled now for the third by Jeremy Vince. It's going to be tied for 2, 3 and 4. Moving right through to nick the second is John Hazard. Leave the finish judges to sort that lot out. That's why as today's an international, all the finish judges are on £500 a woman. And for the one man on the finish line, he's on £1,000 because he's worth any of the women on the line. Oh, there's World War III started, folks, just nice and quietly. Superclass! And that's the unmistakable Mr. Tony Holland out there for Torker in the lead. And I think I'll shut up for a couple of minutes because it's not worth competing. Oh! Right by Rambo. Well, number 83, Superclass. Away they go. It's tight, it's even, but going ahead now is Chris Simmons. In Mansell up on the inside, in about third, but Chris has been headed at the moment. Eric Forsch. It's Chris Simmons. And the guy on the outside, I'm guessing, is Eric Forsch for Scorpion France. In Mansell for CW in third. And no, that's Eric Forsch at the back. So 178 is Nicky Matthews. Paul Flavin to the back of the start hill, please. Paul Flavin to the back of the start hill, please. All right, we got out there Nicky Peace. Keith Russell, John Val, Craig Schofield, but it's Scoffy out there in front. Clears those little dumps there beautifully. Minimum of effort. Nicky Priest for free agent in second, so it's Raleigh in the lead. Once again, keep the boss, Sam Wood happy. Oh, slip me, slide me. As our final competitor there takes a tumble. Spin the old bars as Kevin Riviere plays back on and he finishes. Motor 85 or 84A as it's called here sees the number 1 plate of Phil Hugenden for JMC Holland. Take it over. And this guy is on a triple out and it's got to be the hot favourite for the final. But we'll see how it goes. Class European rider. Errol McLean, been right there in second most of the time. Oh, crazy leg Steve Baldry, tucked in third. And the fourth spot. Going to the Scorpion rider, but I'm not quite sure who it is. Could be Philippe Sotive. For Andy Ruffle there, which puts him back in a packet. You don't used to see Andy right. It'll be interesting to watch him work his way through. Right, who in the lead? You got Big Trev. Going for it all the way. Trev Robinson for Halford. Llewellyn in there for Yes in second. County Cycles, Anthony O'Connor having a real goodie this time in third. It's Trev Robinson still for Halfords, and here comes Llewellyn. He's right after him all the way to the line. Gary Llewellyn, but he ends up up in second. And what a good ride by Ruffle to work his way back from totally dead out of the gate. In the third, I think. The final pro, and that's Anthony Sewell right there. Wait a minute, say again. That is Anthony Sewell. I thought I got it right. It's Anthony Sewell in the lead. Tim March and Frankie remain for VG March up there in second spot. In the third, Jamie Vince. And it's still Anthony Sewell and Tim March is after him. Anthony Sewell and Tim March really battling down, and Anthony Sewell just going to hold on. From Tim March, Frankie remain third, Gary Reuters fourth, Jamie Vince fifth. And in the sixth spot, Richard Forner, Ronnie Llewellyn, Trev Robinson, and Pete Middleton. Representing Hotshot, GTS, VG March, Scorpion, Raleigh, Yes, Halfords, and Amico. That's the lineup. Two missing at the moment. On his way. Yes. Been known to be late before as our Andrew. For the last final. And obviously the last race of the lot. So Andy Ruffle is in there. We're missing Big Trev's there, Pete Middleton's there, guest shooters there. We're missing Anthony Sewell. Our American friend has not made it to the gate, which seems a pity. He's there, find his bike. Out of the 5-year-olds' books. If the 5-year-olds could get there on time, why can't the pros? Okay, we're now looking for the cruisers, the 14 and 15-year-old cruisers, semi-final. Alright, okay, and just a little inquiry, somebody can no doubt tell me. Lots of us bought raffle tickets at the National last week, and raffle tickets today. Somebody's inquiring, when are you going to do the draw for the National, or for the prizes? Because we all want those big prizes. Alright, and there, in the front, is number 4707, Mr. Lee Nichols. Lee Nichols. Now, let's look back. The battle's on for... Oh, the battle was on. What ride out there in the front. GT, Rob Hill, tucked in there in second spot. It's Darren Wood and Rob Hill. And the battle is on. Anthony House tucked in the 4th spot. And oh, it's Rambo strikes again. And Anthony House is now left clear in the 4th spot. And Richard Green, the unlucky guy, to take the slide. Cruiser semi-final number 3, 16 and 17-year-olds. And got work to do. Can Lee make it up? In the 3rd is Alain Deschamps, 4 pro winner up there in Belgium, and he's doing good, but he could be caught and he's in the squeeze here. It's going to be time for that 4. Did Alain sit down too soon? I do not know. The raffle will take place as soon as these semis are finished. Okay? The raffle as soon as the semis are finished. Alright, look at this. This is mega excitement. We got 3 guys out there together going for it. Tim Print, Carl Olford out on the outside. Steve Bigland in the 2nd spot. In the lead, number 3, 5-5. Marcin Kloppenberg from Holland going for it. And back in the 4th. Now in the 5 you got Tim Print for Holford. And Tim's back at 6. I doubt if he's going to make it. That's a mountain to climb. Oh, and Tim has slid out. And the first 4 are clear, and the unlucky guy who ended up in 5th was Carl Orford. If Mr. Anthony can bring the prizes over, please, for the raffle, that would be appreciated. And we're on the 25 to 39-year-old cruisers. Away they go, and these guys, and Jeff Radlich gives it stick out of the gate there, with Chris Connerton and Clive Chenery up there. In the 2nd spot, it's Clive Chenery going on. Jeff Bradley in the 2. In the 3rd spot, Klaas Catvin. In the 4th spot is Pete Spiller. Pete Spiller, can he hold it as Chris Connerton back in 5, trying to make up the grind. Chris Connerton in the 5th spot, that's where the pressure is. Chris is now going to try and get the pedal going. He's coming back at him, and Chris Connerton is right up there. But can he make it to the line? Oh, it's going to be tight. I think he just missed it. Semi-final, number 6. There. I think we got them all now. Away they go, and Owen Patterson's right out in the front. ahead. He's out there way clear. In the 4th spot is Pete Diamond, and trying to catch him is Christian Debuchere from Pro Winner in Belgium. Pete Diamond's up to the 3 spot. Christian still challenging with the 4, and come on with a real charge right from the back. 6-1-3-9 is John Gray, but it just all went wrong for John. Coming down the final straight away. 7-year-olds, semi-final. The kings of the track, the little guys. All right, and heading it right there from lane 1, the number 15 plate of Rainbow Little Superstar, Peter Barnsby. Peter Barnsby is heading up and going for it. In the 2nd spot, Darren Keown, I think this is Peter Barnsby. Look at Darren, he's been passed by Roland, and coming up hard is Colin Webb in the 4th spot. And it's Colin Webb, Roland Fryer in the 2nd and 3rd, and Darren Keown in the 4th. The unlucky guy who looks to be going out is the Dutch rider Bjorn Bonk in the 5th spot. Race number 8, semi-final number 8 with the 7-year-olds. And again, it looks as if we got one guy missing the gate. There should be 7 on it, and only 6 are there. And look at that, the CW riders are in there mob-handed. There's 3 of them on the gate. Right out there, you got the number 6 plate. I haven't got a number 6 on my sheet, so I don't know who the guy is out there in lane 8. I can see Dennis Watson in lane 7 on his green meat machine. Darren White is in about lane 5. In lane 4, the number 2 plate of little Chrissy Hyde. Jamie Dennison's in there as well. Another guy. Good heavens, CW really mob-handed, because the guy that joined them's also in that gear. Blimey, let's see how they go. Watson's in there, and also going in there as well is 5468 Gary Cross. But that guy is not registered under the number he's riding under, so don't know who he is, folks. Race number 9, the 8-year-old semi-final. Hitting the front in a big way is Jonathan Hyde. Am I saying it right? Jonathan Hyde. There's the guy down there, knows. He's not listening to me. He's too busy with his arm around a young lady, you see. His total concentration is gone. Jonathan's in the lead anyway. Ian Lyons back in 3rd. Let's see who the guy in 4th is. And in boy, look at this. Number 19 coming around there with a charge. Simon Yates. Simon Yates is in the 5 spot. Gareth Fleming's in the 4. Simon Yates in the 5. Can Simon do it? His last chance, and really coming with a charge too is Gareth Rogers. It's Gareth Rogers. Gareth Rogers is going to make it. Oh, what a good ride by young Gareth. Came right through from 6 to 4 to make it to the final. And of course, big mega trophies out there for all finalists, and they are beauts. Race 10, the 8-year-old semi-final, and the little mean man out there, little Gary Smith from the Bath Club, riding for VG March. He's half the Mike Woodland made the 4. And Gary O'Brien there, one of the unlucky guys. Race number 11, 9-year-old semi-final on the gate and gone. And the little main man, look at him. He is poetry in motion. Little Matt Boyle, SC out there. Another little bundle of dynamite out there, going for it all the way. Picked the guy out of the first national. It wasn't hard to pick. He's a mega star in the making. And he's done it all the way through. 57.24 in there, and second is Lee Ware from Redruth. And look at the bunch. Oh, 4 for many of these guys are going to make it. Back and forth at the moment is Darren Fryer. Can he hold it? I think so. He's going to make it. And not this time for Lee Hughes. Race number 12, the 9-year-old semi. They're away. They're away. And number 20 on the inside. Just being headed at the moment by James Morris from Farnham. Luke James is right up there as well. And 1, 3 and 4 are pretty close. So 3's broken clear now, and that's Ben Beasley for Diamondback. 4th spot now has been held by number 10 plate of Wally Pack. Now Wally's up in the 4 and they're charging after him. They're trying to catch him, and at the moment it's Rob Twiggs who's in for County Cycles, who's in the 5 spot. Rob Twiggs has got the work to do, and Wally Pack I think is going to hold on and make it. He is, and the other guys, yep, they've not made it this time. Luke James goes out. Semi-final number 13. 10-year-olds, absolutely tremendous, aggressive. Oh, one Rambo strike for Daniel White, and that is. And it is Christopher Warren out there for CW in the front, storming his way through. In the second spot, 57.59 is Mark Fisher from Redruth, and there's a very clunky chain there on the rider in about 5th, but that's not where I am at the moment. The 215s are charging through there as Tommy Field is going to make it in the 4th spot. And that is our fault and not the rider's fault. So Jamie Dennison, Dennis Watson, Gary Cross, Chris Hyde, Danny Hendry, David Glendenny, Darren White and Gavin Cockburn, can you please report to the start hill for the rerun of semi-final number 8 for the 7-year-olds. Let's look back to 4 and 5. It's Boogie Butler. 4 and 5. Oh, look at them. They go high in 37.46. Comes out ahead, and that's Richard Glendenning. Richard Glendenning in the 4th spot. Can he hold it? Richard Glendenning. Sam Jarvis is in the 3, and they're hauling them back. Richard Glendenning's in the 4. Come with the real charge, Simon Thomason. But he's not going to make it this time. Race number 15, the 11-year-old semi-final. is Joe Eastwood, Richard Everest. Now the rest of the back of the pack, Mark Gate, I think's in the 4th spot. They're trying to pull him back. 52-62's right up underneath. And that is Paul Hannum. Paul Hannum's in the 5 spot. And can he make it? Paul Hannum in the 5 and got work to do. Anna Burton right back and coming up in the challenge, but 2 late me fixed because 4 are clear. Race number 16, 11-year-old semi. Away they go. Nathan Lunn, Dylan Clayton is a tough one. Nathan Lunn, Dylan Clayton. Out there, Mark Boland. You've got to figure those 2 to be in there to qualify. As Dylan and Nathan are clear. Who's going to go with them? Ian Norwood's right up there as well, and Carl Sturgeon and Grant Melville. 65, this guy's going real well as Mark Boland. He's in 3rd spot, and he's been going real well all day. And in the 4th at the moment is Ian Norwood. And those guys are the ones where it's at. And the big parallel in 5th spot. He's the guy who's going to make it up. But Ian Norwood, here comes 38. Carl Sturgeon tries to jump them to get up there in contention, but not this time. Oh, is this hard or is this hard? Oh, look at this. This guy, this has got about 5, 6 of the top guys in the country at the moment. Out there together and in the 2nd spot. Lost the guy. Aaron Valendy's in 3rd. Jamie Staff's in 4th. And Lee Pigston, running number 2 in the country at the moment, is out there in last. But he's out there. And Steve Hassel's in 6th. And boy, lots of guys are going to go to the big surprise in this one. This is Philip Homer, who's ridden brilliantly all day. Is out there in the lead. Philip Homer going great. The profile rider in 2nd spot is Darren Brearley. And Abnagoodney and Aaron Valendy's going to make it. And Stephen Hassel and Jamie Staff's out. And so is Lee Pigston. Oh, that is a turn-up for the book. And these guys are the core riders, and they should get through and they should make it, but anything can happen. 53-29, and probably one is Jason Thomas. Jason Thomas is blowing the lot. Daniel Powell's in 2nd. Ben Rafferty's right in. Back there in about 6th. It's Lawrence Edward in 3. And McPherson's in 4th. Ben Rafferty's out, and so is unfortunately Young Webb, and in Fry's out. And that's Lee Angel, who's lost his sprocket there, I think. That had gone, sorry, I thought his back sprocket had given in. Race number 19, 13-year-old semi-final with Slick Vic on the gate. All right, look at that for a hole shot by Ashley Davis. Out there and going for it in a big way. Ashley Davison won. Let's look back to the 4th spot, and that is being held at the moment by John Zollo. It's Ashley Davis now been overtaken by Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor, Ashley Davis and Raymond Stamp for CW. Over there in Holland is in the 3rd. John Zollo's in the 5 and making it up. Can he make it up to the 4? John Zollo is neck and neck on the 4th spot. Coming up real hard is Philip Lurie. Philip Lurie and John Zollo. John Zollo and Philip Lurie and John Zollo makes it, I think. I ain't going to commit myself to nothing, folks. Race number 20, 13-year-old semi-final. They're away, they're gone, and the gate, all important, down that hill comes 5-5-3-8, Stephen Rock from Wickham, and Stephen Rock has really been riding a blinder today. And back there in 4th spot is Paul Jones, and oh, there's a Rambo situation there. Coming into the tabletop, and look who he's at, and leaves Nicky Restel in last. Unbelievable. Paul Jones in there in the 2 spot. 6.95 and fourth is Justin Ronald. Oh, he's got it! He's on it! Oh, my heavens! Oh, Justin Ronald, who was right in there in that fourth spot, lands all wrong off the doubles, and that's the end of his situation. And I can see a hand up there for a protest by young Restall. Something had happened that I certainly couldn't see. The other side of the camel. And as one race goes into the dispute box, the next race heads down the first straight with Mr. Dean Idiols for Raleigh out there in the lead. In second spot, Anthony Howells looking back to the four. At the moment, that's Russell Cook. Russell, look at the Belgian rider come through. He's coming right through. That is Dave Hendrick. Dave Hendrick is in 5 now. He's making up ground through the pro section. He's right there to challenge for the four. It's Dave Hendrick changes his line, and he's through, and he's up in the four. And this guy has lived dangerously all day, but made it every time. Paul Schultz goes out. Semi number 22, 14-year-olds. With Steve Bell having a good series in there in second. Now back there in the fourth spot. 5.352 is Rob Jiggins. Rob Jiggins in four. Oh, they wibble and they wobble going through the camel on the reverse run. And it's still Rob Jiggins in the four. But look at this with the charge coming really hard. It's Carl Thomas, Rob Jiggins. Oh, and the line is going to be tight. That's why the Finnish judges get paid nominal amount of money to make that sort of decision. By 2.5p each, I think. Alright, look at this Darren Wood. Pole shot, King Supreme out there in front with Ian Dixon and Rob Hill right in there in the third. Mickey Dalton now up in the three, and that leaves Rob Hill for GT in the four, and the rest of the pack are pulling him back. 1 to 3 look clear at the moment. It's still Darren Wood. Look at this. Tingle Tangle and Rob Hill's right up there in the four with Kevin McCauley. Kevin McCauley's now the guy in fifth position with the work to do. And Kevin McCauley goes out of it. And Rob Hill is there squeezed and taken out of it. And Lee Flavin works his way right through, and Rob Hill goes right from fourth to last. Race 24, 15-year-old semi. Simon Hayes is in second, Rob Stobart's in third, in fourth is Bob Albee. It's now Rob Stobart in the fourth spot, and coming up real hard. Oh, slip me, slide me, oh, Simon Hayes is gone. Simon Hayes is gone, and look at it. They're all change in there. It's fire. Everybody drop a change and chuck a change, and everything's going on here for Rob. Puts the foot down and coming right through to get in there among them is Lee Elliott. Oh, they're shouting at each other, and I think that was Paul Roberts. He makes more noise than anybody else on the track. Yeah, he's giving the guys a dose of the fourballs on the way down. Semi number 25 is 16-year-old, dropping the whole shot. Dave Morris for Amico, but look at this guy up on the inside. Who is he? Right in a totally unknown gear. Through Chris Carter. Yeah, it is indeed. It's Chris Carter for Hot Wheels. Out 16-year-old semi-final. I think that's Winnie on the ground. It is indeed. It's Winnie right. So it's John Heller down in Stock. And Stocky hits it high. And Stocky's got problems now. He's back in 5. And he's up to 2. Oh, brilliant, brilliant riding. Alain Deschamps in 3. And in the 4th spot is John Ezard. John Ezard going to qualify, I think. John Ezard, he makes it. The other 2 die. And this was Andrew Brettle, who had another good ride today, another good series. And Winnie, first meeting since your birthday, son. Well done. And as I said, Rambo got Rainbow. Motor 28. 70 plus semi-final of the way. They're going right over. Got number 7, John Stockwell. But Smurf the Murph is out there for free agent in the front. Nigel Murphy out there as he was in the motors with Jason Maloney in 2. John Stockwell in 3. In the 4th spot is number 3. But I ain't think there's no way I'm competing with one of those things. And that was John Stockwell, who unfortunately died over there. But I tell you what, John picked the right spot, because I've been watching this young red-crossed lady walk up and down there. And boy, has that young lady got some wiggle. So if she just walks in front of John down to the start, I bet you John suddenly recovers dramatically. Go and kiss the life, John, definitely. Well worth it. Okay, can we have all the little guys please inside the park? Can you please inside the fenced off area? All the little guys, all the people sitting on the racetrack, you must leave and go outside the fenced off area. Everybody's got to go out please. The referee cannot see. Race number 29, Superclass semi-final. That is in the lead, Mr. Tony Holland. Tony Holland in 1, Craig Schofield in 2. In the 3rd spot, the number 8 plate of... Oh, Rambo! Tony Holland! Ah, how did he hold on to that? But he held on to the bike, but I'm not sure it's going to do a lot of good. Okay, Crazy Legs is in there in 4 now. Long John Baldry. Oh, and he's gone. If I mention any more, well, there you go. The number 13 plate going in there for Scorpion in 4th spot. I think that might have been Patrick Duval. Unlucky guys. Superclass semi number 2. not for long is JMC's Bill Hoogenden. Out there in front, and there's a clash there, but they all get away with it. It's Bill Hoogenden now in the lead. Bill Hoogenden, the number 1 plate of John Pyle, is in there in second. So we've got about 3 number 1 plates out here. Bill Hoogenden for JMC in the lead. Hutches John Pyle in second, and free agent Nicky Priest puts a foot down, and he's back at 4 now. Martin Joseph's in 5, and trying to chase up the ground, and Josie's right on the outside. A 178 is Nicky Matthews is caught in the middle of his face, but Nicky Matthews is going to make it, and Nicky Priest is out. Right, Pro Main 2. Andy Ruffle is gone, hits the dirt, and that could be the end of it. It's Anthony Sewell in the lead. Anthony Sewell right there in 1. On the Norway by John the bottom, and Llewellyn is gone, and taking Vince with him. So we got 5 of them left in it. In corner, Sewell right there in the lead. In second, we got Shooter in 2. Middleton's in 3, and March is in 4. And Trevor Olsen in 5, and Sewell is in. He does just on the line, I think, from Shooter in 2, March in 3, Middleton 4, Robinson 5, Vincent 6, Llewellyn in 7, and unlucky Andy Ruffle, who slid down. And this is the rerun on the gate of the 7-year-olds. Okay, I've forgotten about that. The 7-year-olds, forget which photo it is, but we'll pick them out for you in a sec. Fantastic stuff. Got to keep one button pressed. But it's number 2, Chrissy Hyde, hanging up. And the fourth one at the moment is Roll C. Dirty Guy, 6'3", 5'5". Jamie Dennison from Bucknell Flats got thrown in the back of his helmet. Asked him when he was up at the start hill, who put that there? I said, oh, I don't know. But he's okay, he's in there, and he's going to qualify. And that's the qualifiers for that one. Okay, folks, there will now be a 15-minute break. 15-minute break, during which time raffle tickets will be drawn, and then at 3:55 in the afternoon we will shortly head for finals. Just quick notice for you, Hemel Hempstead, open meeting next Sunday. I think we're ready to go racing. Cruisers, let's hear a little bit of applause, folks. Here they come in the order they are on the motor sheet. For Harrow, Karen Walking. Good, at least 2 people applauded there. For Ivor J Racing, Justin Ronald. For Amaco, Julian Jarvis. For Shadow Racing, Brian Webb. For MRD, Jason Routledge. For Halfords, Chris Taylor. For himself, Chris O'Hagan. And for Shorter, Paul Flavin. Okay, final number 1, ready to roll. Okay, Bill? All right? You're all right now? I haven't told you folks, but apparently there
a separate trophy presentation at the end. And this right there for Halfords is Mr. Chris Taylor out in the lead and going for it. And don't forget there are trophies for all the finalists here today. So every one of these gallant guys and gals out there in line who made it to a final, who got a nice international trophy here today. But it's Chris Taylor all the way in the lead, putting the big #1 trophy in the bag with Karen walking, going to get the second, and the third's going to go to Justin Ronald. That was final #1. Final #2, the 14 and 15-year-old cruisers. For MRD, Anthony Howes. For GT, Rob Hill. For ProLife, Karen Wood. And I haven't got any sponsors written down, so if I make a mistake, forgive me, folks. For QR, Paul Roberts. Is that right, Paul? East Coast, sorry, East Coast. Lee Nichols, I'm not sure who his sponsor is, if he's got one. Co-sponsored on Gomez Rolay. Shin Chiddick. Rally Superstar Dina Niels. And the last of the lineup, Lee Flavin for JMC. Good luck, guys. Let's go. They're away, and it's Dina Niels and Darren Wood. It's Darren Wood, superstar out there in front for ProLife, with Raleigh and old Sam sitting on top of the van. Got a real split loyalties with this one, because it's his boy in the lead and his team in second. What do? You gotta just cheer on and hope for the best. In the third spot, on a real good day, Paul Roberts out there in third. Can he hold it? But Anthony Howes is in for BG Mark coming to the third spot. It's Darren Wood into the double and he's home. Dina Niels pedals his way through the air. Anthony Howes is third and Paul Roberts is fourth. He looks up at that. I think he's pleased with that. 16 and 17-year-old cruiser final. For pro winner in Belgium, let's hear it for our European cousins, Alain Deschamps. For BG March, Mark Wilkins. For Halfords, Darren Stock. For JMC, Warren Godfrey. From Holland, Martin Klugenberg. For Abaco, Dave Morris. For BG March, Steve Bigland. And I think for himself, Michael Parkinson in his Trowbridge honor here, ball-handed. Let's go. And Warren Godfrey now been underdone for that third. He was in third, but not any longer. Has coming tanking through is Warren Godfrey. And one of our Dutch cousins, I think it's Alain Deschamps, gets the fourth spot. Race number 4, the 25 to 39-year-old cruiser final. I'm not sure whether it's Holland or Belgium, I haven't got it down here, but it's Klaas Scatfin. For BG March, Jeff Rutledge. From Hounslow, Clive Cherry. For himself, Pete Spiller. For the Profile Factory team, Pete Diamond. From Farnham, Stuart Pitfield. There's one or two supporters there, thank God for that. For OP Racing, Owen Patterson. And again from Holland, I think, has broken a leg, but let's hope that he's A-okay. And that out in the lead is a little pink peril. Out in front, they're battling it down. This is a big track for these little ladies, but boy, are they going for it as hard as they can. Two of them open up the lead, just holding on at the moment in the Hawks and the Superstar. Jolene Hook, but the underneath is Vicky Preston. Vicky Preston and Jolene Hook into the doubles neck and neck. And it's Vicky Preston and Jolene Hook. Jolene Hook just ahead and Vicky Preston in second. Jolene Hook and Vicky. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's Jolene Hook all the way. She's going to win it. Jolene Hook gets it with Vicky Preston in second and Jennifer Courtney in third for pro winner. Final of the 8 and 9-year-old girls. One little lady appears missing from the final. What a pity. But this is, there are only 7 on the sheet. It's a 7-man final. From Bournemouth, 7-lady final. From Bournemouth, Kerry Jane Hawkins. From Redline Hotshot, Corey Anderson. From Hemel Red Riders, Amy Wojcik. For the GT Factory team, Michelle Terry. From Farnham, Joanne Pitfield. From Hemel Red Riders, Julie Beard. And for Amoco, Holly Jarvis. 7-man final. Let's go. And away they go down that hill, grabbing the whole shot. Amy Wojcik, by golly, she's looking good. She's riding good, she's also looking good. Michelle Terry's there on the outside, but it's Amy Wojcik in the pink and blue, out there in the lead, blowing up a storm, keeping the dust of that lovely outfit. In the second spot, Michelle Terry, that's for the battle. Holly Jarvis is back and forward. In the third spot is Corey Anderson, but it's still stay clear. She's got in her bum as Amy. Michelle Terry's paying no attention to that. She goes first on the outside, no on the inside. It's Amy Wojcik, looks right at Michelle Terry, but she wins it. She will be well pleased to win an international here at the Super Slough track. Final number 7, the 12 and 13-year-old girls. For the Hawks, Paula Dibben. For the free agent factory team, Kimberly Warren. For the Yes team, Lisa Wright. For Birmingham Wheels, Emma Crew. From Harlington, Tracy Fenn. From County Cycles, Vicky Canderton. For Boogie Racing, Carolyn Carey. And right here in our own backyard, this has got to be a big applause for Tanya Swift-Burns from Slough. Let's go. Away they go, away. Kimberly Warren out of the lead. One is right up there. But in the lead of the one is Lisa Wright. It's Kimberly Warren now takes it off. Now she's back in second as we go to new leader. Lisa Wright is back in third. Can't figure out the leader for you along the way as soon as she comes round. It's the number 7 there, Paula Dibben, one of the fastest riding stars in the business. And how did she do this? Kimberly Warren is just a white car around there all day. But she's in there now in second and third. Lisa Wright comes right out into the second spot. It's Paula Dibben, Lisa Wright, and Kimberly Warren. Paula Dibben going for it for the Hawks. Lisa Wright in there in second for Yes. And free agent factory superstar, Kimberly Warren in third. And boy, was that tight on the line. And both those girls are going into the number 1 slot because they don't know who's got it. That's one down to the finish judges. Let them sort it out. Meanwhile, let's introduce to you the little tigers, the 6-year-old flyers here at Super BMX International at Slough with from Woodland, Jonathan Jorgensen. For the
Paul Grant. For Buckmore Bats, Lewis Stewart. And last on the list again, right here in his own backyard from Slough, Gary Stinson. My gal Paula Dibbon won the ladies' race, so here we go. They're away, the Super Sixes. The Super Sixes in the right up there. 5, I think it's Tony Gillum. Tony Gillum, the little king of the Sixes, is right there in the lead for Yes. Tony Gillum is in the front. Sammy Stewart is in 3. Who is the guy in the middle of the squeeze? Is it Gary Stinson? No, it's not. It's 6-8-8-2. Jonathan Jorgensen. It's Tony Gillum, Jonathan Jorgensen, and Sammy Stewart. It's still. Here they come down the finish straight, all the way to the line. Tony Gillum is on the ball for 2, 3, and 4. The little guy can right through there, and it's going to be tight on the line for that third spot between Sammy Stewart and the little guy, I think, going in there was Simon Taylor. The 7-year-old final for Rumble Rainbow JMC, Peter Barnsby. From Bournemouth, Colin Webb. For the S team, Rowan Fryer. For himself, Darren Keown. For Buckmore Bats, J.D. Dennison. From Nottingham, the little green machine, Dennis Watson. For Hellington Hawks, Chris Hyde. And for Consett, David Glendinning. The race is on, and they are running, and they are going for it. And in the lead is Peter Barnsby, with David Glendinning in second. But it's JMC Rainbow Superstar, Peter Barnsby, right there doing the business one more time. And look at David Glendinning, winding it up from Consett around the outside. In the back one, behind the Hawks, and the line is in the back. Going flyers in there to touch the third. It's going to be heck lickety split down the final straight. Oh, way out of the back here. Oh, meanwhile, Peter Barnsby's going all the way back. So in second, David Glendinning. Christy Hyde gets the third, and Rowan Fryer out of the fourth with Colin Webb in 5. Oh, it's amazing stuff. Oh, I'm completely tired already. And we've only got the final number 10. Right. The 8-year-old final from Birmingham, Wales, Stephen Craig. From down there in Bath, Gary Smith. From Holland, Mike Schmidt. From Bath, once again, Michael Woodland. From a free agent, in line. I'm not sure if I can read this. It looks like from BMX Stores, Gareth Rogers. And 2 riders from here, from their home track, Alex Buckland and Jonathan Haida. Here we go. The final is underway. Look at the little guy fly right in the gate. Gary Smith, the little mean man from BG, the little teeny tot right there, showing him that you don't have to be big. You just got to be able to ride a bike in one sort of killer fashion. And the guy is gone. He's left him. They're dead, the rest of them. Jonathan Hyde is in second. In line in third. Comes to the dead stop. But Gary Smith is out there. He's going for it in a big way. And he's got it from London came in the bag. Stephen Craig's in second. Unlucky for some, but not for Mike Smith from Holland. Gets the third. And Factory Rider in line for free agent takes the 4. Woo! folks, just a quick notice for any of you with the Pleasurewood Hills. Bridget Hayes has got 3 jackets which were left behind at Pleasurewood. She's got them. Pro class track, please. Pro class track. This is the Pro Trophy Final. The Pro Trophy Final. Let's open it up. Now let's introduce them to you, folks. Oh yeah, look at it. He's up and he's on his bike. Let's hear it, folks. Nice round of applause. When he took right in the final, Jonathan had a local guy here was right up in there in second spot, and then it all went slippy slidey for him. But he's okay. Aren't you, John? You got a trophy, boy. Don't worry. Okay, the Pro Trophy Final. For Amico, Peter Middleton. For himself in the moment, but for how long? Mr. Gap Shooter. For yes, and boys, he's stirred him up since he joined the pros. Gary Reuters. For Scorpion, Jamie Vince. For Halberds, Big Trev Robinson. Mr. Nice Guy for NW Racing, Mark White. And the 2 riders for the BG March team, the boss himself, Tim March, and Frankie Romaine. Here we go. Deputy Mayor's just arrived in time to see the Pro Man Final, Pro Trophy, so watch this one, it's well worth watching. Okay, folks, that's the Pro Man Final. Nice to see the Deputy Mayor and his wife here. Nice to see that the local councillors giving support to the newest, the best sport to hit this country in the 80s. Race number 12, final number 12, the 9-year-old final. From Farnham, James Morris. From Hounslow, Steve Chisholm. From Surrey, Wally Black. For Diamondback, Ben Beasley. All the way from Redwood, Lee Ware. For Russet, Dave McFarland. Little SE superstar, Matt Boyle. And for the S team, Darren Fleur. They're on the gate. They're ready to go. Good luck, guys. James Morris is on the outside, but in the inside it's Wally Pack, and this guy ain't no Wally.
This guy packs a punch. He's out there and look at him go. He's going for it. And what's happening off the wall? Oh, Mackey's come down and way out of the side. And the little guy, isn't it? The little SC superstar has gone. So Wally Pack packs a punch out there in the front for Surrey and looking good. And going to win it from James Wallace in second. The third is going to be tight. Ben Beasley's going to get it from Steve Chisholm. I think. And here's the little king of the guys down there. Super little character. Little man boy, the lovely thing came down. Give her a nice round of applause. It hasn't been Matty's day, but boy is he pushing it for that #1 plate at the Super Swept Grand Prix Series. Matt Boyle. The 10-year-old final, and this is a lineup and a half. Right. For CW, Christopher Warren. For WW, what's WW? Don't know. Tommy Field. From Redruth, Mark Fisher. From Holland, Thies Fieser. From Monaco, Sam Jarvis. From Hotshot, Charlie Shooter. For Boogie Racing, C.J. Butler. And from the UK, Richard Glendenning. They're away, and it's C.J. Butler. C.J. Butler and Sam Jarvis and Christopher Warren. It's Boogie Racing, CW and Amico, 1-3. It's C.J. Butler out there in the lead. Christopher Warren is in second. Sam Jarvis is in third. In the first spot of the moment is Charlie Shooter. It's C.J. Christopher. C.J. Christopher is right up there and underneath. Is he going to go for it? He tries and puts a foot down. It's C.J. Butler. Christopher Warren. Oh, nearly gets it wrong. And going to realize #2. But Christopher Warren just holds on as Sam Jarvis tried to go for that second spot. Woo! The 11-year-old final. On the gate for SC Racing and not in lane 8. Unbelievable! Nathan Lunn. For Amico, Dylan Clayton. For Barnum, Mark Baldwin. And that Barnum ball's getting bigger and bigger. For Hounslow, Ian Norwood. For Surrey Cycles, Neil Jones. From Norton Keynes, Mark Lead. From Buckmore Bats, Joe Eastwood. And from Ipswich, Richard Everest. Let's go. This is going to be a magnificent mega final. Richard Everest hits the front from Dylan Clayton. Richard Everest now, but who's the guy on the inside? A bit of pound of penny is Joe Eastwood. Nathan Lunn suddenly come through in the second. Richard Everest has lost the pedal. Who is the guy on the lead? Neil Jones. Neil Jones taking over the triple nine. He's been born in all day. What a rider. What a time to find your form. Neil Jones and Nathan Lunn. Neil Jones in 1. Nathan Lunn in 2. And Dylan Clayton in 3. And Richard Everest in the 4th spot with Mark Bowman in 5. Great racing. The 12-year-olds. No, I'm not going to mention the 12-year-olds. I hate them. Because they put my son out, see? My son's in the 12. All right, then I'll mention them. What? For County Cycles, Jason Thomas. From Northport, the Pink Pill, David McPherson. All right, then I was working harder than you. From Rainbow Racing, Lawrence Edwards. From Profile, Darren Brearley. I haven't got anything down here, but boy, is he going some. Philip Homer. From OP Racing, Stephen Hassel. And they all got a mention, even though I am. Race number 16. 13-year-old final. Riding for himself at the moment. Stylist, Mr. Ashley Davis. From Hellington, John Zollo. From Halfords, Chris Taylor. From Holland, Raymond Stapp. And this one's been going like a bomb as well. From Wigan, Stephen Rock. From Birmingham, Wales, Chad Monkland. For Bath and Peugeot, Paul Jones. For Boogie Racing, Luke Butler. Slickvic, they're Oilers. Chris Taylor for Halfords. Chris Taylor for Halfords and John Zollo. Chris Taylor in 1, John Zollo in 2, and Ashley Davis in 3, and there's a slide up, and the Butler's involved in it, and he goes back to last. But it's Chris Taylor and John Zollo is in underneath. It's Chris Taylor in 1, John Zollo in 2, Ashley Davis in 3, Chris Taylor for Halfords all the way home, John Zollo in 2, Ashley Davis in 3, in the 4th spot, Stephen Rock, and in the 5, Chad Monkland. With young Sitson, I forgot his name. Gary Sitson, please go back to his car. Gary Sitson to the finish line. Gary Sitson, please go to the finish line immediately. Final number 17, the 14-year-olds. For Birmingham, Wales, Stephen Bell. For Grandstand Falcon, Simon Blakehorn. For Hounslow, Robert Jenkins. For the US team, Andy Walsh. For Raleigh, Dean Ailes. For PG Marsh, Anthony Howells. For Hounslow, Russell Cook. And for Orange Duel in Belgium, Dave Hendrick. That's it, folks. Keep the flags waving. Here we go. The referee wants all the people off this third berm, please. Terry, can you clear that berm? All right, all right. Here they go, and there's Andy Welsh out there in the lead from Stephen Bell in second. The Belgian rider is in there in third. Dave Hendricks. Dean Ailes is challenging with him for the third spot. Hey, it's Andy Welsh. It's Andy Welsh in 1 and Stephen Bell in 2. Oh, and Dave Hendricks hits it all over the place and goes right back. Andy Welsh. Dean Ailes through to second. Stephen Bell is third. And Andy Welsh is going in through. Oh, no, good squeeze off the track. Nowhere to go. And I don't know what happened there. But poor old Bridget, who was sitting there minding her own business, nearly got a mouthful of spokes. Bill Warren ran very sensibly out of the way. Yes. Final number 18, the 15-year-olds for Amico, Wayne Llewellyn. Down here is from nowhere, but unless Bob Oldie changed, he's riding for Diamondback. For East Coast BMX, Paul Roberts. Okay, the referee says there'll be no more racing until all the guys and girls in the middle of the park who shouldn't be here, that includes all these people hanging all over the car. Come on guys, you all gotta go. Everybody, there's beautiful spectator area, all fenced off. Everybody out of the area, please. Come on, sunshine. Off you go, all of you. There should be 2 lads up here. Come on. Yeah, come on in. Off you go. There should be 2 kiddies here. Off you go. That's just, I'm a big softy. I'll let them all come on. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. Rambo's got a big soft streak. Come on, guys. Everybody out of there. It's been a great meeting so far. Let's not muck it up. The officials have been working real hard. Okay, here we go. Let's go through it again. Call over some for East Coast BMX. For Heinzlow, Lee Elliott. For Halpers, Nicky Dalton. For Crowlight, Darren Wood. For AGV, Ian Dixon. And for JMC Rainbow, Lee Flavin. Let's go. Vic. Darren Wood for Crowlight in second, Paul Albee for Diamond back in third. It's down to the big three. The only guy who can catch him is Ian Dixon for AGV at the moment, but coming up hard is Nicky Dalton as well. Where did Dixon go? Oh, cut me. And it's Llewellyn coming in to win it for Amoco. Crowlight's Darren Wood is second, and the third spot is Robert Albee, Esquire. The 16-year-old final, and the trophy mom are going to cheer this one for Amoco, Dave Morris. For Hot Wheels down there in Bournemouth, Chris Carter. For Kiwahara, Gary Wallace. For Speechy March, Steve Bigland. For Allen Soft Racing, Stu Diggins. For himself, unbelievably at the moment, Mr. Tom Lynch. For VG March, Mark Woppo Wilkins. And down here is for Boogie, but I think they're riding for Scorpion, Lee Alexander. Region 10, by the way, and it's Tom Lynch out there and going for it with Stu Diggins coming in at the 2 and Lee Alexander in third with Gary Wallace in fourth and Dave Morris in the 5 spot with the old Rambo strugglers there coming in hard in hit. Mark Watkins and Steve Bigland, and the other one must have been Gary Wallace on Lovely. Final number 20. The 17 plus, and let's see the flags waving again for Alan Desha. For Halpers, Darren Stock. For Kiwahara, John Heather. For Raleigh, Jason Maloney. Free agent factory superstar Nigel Murphy. For himself, I believe, Tim O'Shea. For Holland, Martin Kloppenberg. And right here, from Slough, John Ezard. Okay, let's do it. Bayshore picks up the 4th spot for Holland. Sorry, Belgium. I apologize. That's probably like saying that all the Irish riders ride for England, you know. Okay, Superclass final. How do you pronounce this long? Can you listen over there, folks? From Belgium, Patrick. What's his surname? Guess something? Patrick de what? De Wow. Patrick de Wow. Right? Okay. Oh yeah, Patrick de Wow from Blois-Duvel. From France, Philippe Soukide. For Raleigh, Craig Schofield. For Diamondback, Chris Simmons. The King from Holland, Philip Hoogenden. For Holland Soft Racing, Martin Jose. For Hutch, John Val. And for himself, Nicky Matthews. They're underway, and Nicky Matthews got a deathly hole shot, but right there in the lead is the world champion, Craig Schofield. He saves it to final time, but this is the guy who went out there to Canada and did it to him, and look at him go. And big Martin Jose is in there for Rollins Soft Racing in second, but it's Raleigh, and Sam will be happy about this one. He can stop taking the Valium, because it looks like the boss is on the way home. Craig Schofield is going to do it. And Martin Jose is in second, Philip Hoogenden is in third, and 4th spot is going to go to Patrick Duval. So that's the 1 to 4. And looky there, John Val, where something nasty caught him there. Okay, Pro, final 3. Come on, folks, let's hear it for the guys in this one. In order on the sheets. For Hotshot, Get Shooter. For GT and yes, the American Anthony Searle. For VG March, the boss himself, Tim March. For Scorpion, Jamie Vince. For Raleigh, Andy Ruppel. For yes, Gary Reuters. For Halpers, Big Trev Robinson. And for Abaco, Pete Middleton. The final, Oilers Day. The boss, Tim in 3, Andy Ruppel on his way up to 4, Trev Robinson in 5, Jamie Vince trying to challenge for 6, but Pete Get Shooter wins it. It's real tight for that second spot between Gary Llewellyn for yes and Tim March. I'll lead over to the finish judges. Okay, folks, that's the end of racing. Trophy presentation will now take place in the middle of the track. While the trophy present is taking place, there should be no riders on the track, please. Obviously, there's a large element of danger now. The Red Cross, as you can see, they've done a super job all day. They are packing up and going home. So will riders please stay off the track. That's a nice round of applause, folks, for Red Cross, because they work hard here today, and we just couldn't have done without them. Smashing stuff. Can I, on behalf of the Slough Club and UK BMX, thank everyone who's come today. Thank all our European friends, the Dutch, the Belgians, the French, and anyone else who's made the long journey from abroad. We hope you have a safe journey home, and we'll see you all again next time. Thanks a lot, folks. Bye for now, until the trophy presentation.